Have you ever sat there on your computer chair or your sofa and thought, I want to get every single cosmetic in TF2? Well, no, me neither. But if you did, how much would it cost you? My curiosity got the better of me, and I spent the best part of 24 hours working on a spreadsheet to tell me exactly that. And I think you'll all be fairly surprised. I'm not going to lie to you guys, this process was long. I never really want to look at a spreadsheet of all the prices ever again, to be honest. But the information I got was quite impressive and actually fairly interesting, so I'll look at it for a little bit longer. So this spreadsheet that you're seeing right now took me all of the time in this video. Each quality of items has two columns, one for the lower price range and one for the higher price range. And all of the thicker borders on the cells mean that its value is keys, which took me forever to do because I did it all by hand. I removed the text ref from everything with the control F, like find and replace thing. So I went through all of the refined metals, sorted out all of the formatting because it wasn't formatted properly, made sure it all worked. And then I had to go through, mark every single box that had keys in it and keep going through the whole thing until I can get rid of the keys and then figure out all the values from there. It was a lot. There's probably a smarter way to have done this, but I didn't know any other way to do it really quickly, and I didn't want to mess up what I had already done, so I invested the time. So going through all of the qualities without messing around anymore, getting every genuine cosmetic in the game will cost you 211.35 keys to 221.95 keys. Vintage will cost you anywhere from 3,161 keys to 3,185 keys. Some of the stuff like the glitched vintage Max's head is probably what drives the price up here because they are very, very expensive. And a load of other hats are also glitched as well, making their price just insane. Like the earbuds, for example. So the vintage hats are something that I already don't want to collect all of them. Like, I'm fine leaving the glitched ones out. For unique, getting every single cosmetic in a unique quality will cost you 3,128 keys to 3,227 keys. That is actually more than a golden frying pan would cost. So, yeah, I don't know if I'd prefer a golden frying pan or every cosmetic. No, I'd take the pan. A sort of interesting thing I found out that I thought I'd write down and share with you guys is that an uncraftable Hetzman head case, or headpiece, whatever it's called, is priced at 32 keys. That ugly engineer hat somehow costs 32 keys if it's uncraftable, which is quite insane. I also learned that the glitched circuit board and other items like that, if you know about them, count as a cosmetic and also cost around 33 to 35 keys, which is sort of insane considering you don't even see the item, you don't really do anything with them, they just kind of sit there. But it's cool to find out that stuff either way. I never would have found that without actually making this video, and honestly, I don't know if I could have lived a long happy life without knowing that, basically. Moving on to the strange cosmetics, these will cost you 1,478 to 1,566 keys. I honestly thought while doing this spreadsheet that it would cost so much more than that because of how many boxes I had to highlight for the keys, but it turns out all of the other cosmetics didn't actually add up to that much in relation to the other ones, so yeah. I still wouldn't pay more than a golden pan for all the strange hats. I would just buy a pan, but still, if anybody really wants to flex on people and have every single strange cosmetic, this is how much it's going to cost you. I even sat and worked out the prices of all of the haunted cosmetics. They are going to cost you 268 to 295 keys, which is not actually too bad, and they were quite easy to figure out, so when I did that, I felt very, very good. I'm literally making this video on no sleep from finishing that Excel spreadsheet, wrote the script as well, like 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, 5, I don't remember, it's been a long day. And finally, we have the collector's quality, which actually was the easiest thing to add up because none of the cosmetics cost ref at all. They are all in key values. So to get every single collector's quality cosmetic, it will cost you 20,710 keys to 20,817 keys. That number just doesn't seem real. But seriously, 20,000 keys, which is a third of my sub count, by the way, that you would be spending on collector's items. And there's not even that many of them. And it sort of hurts me to say that over 12 hours of work is equal to about 5 minutes of video content for you guys. Wow. So if you were going to go and add all of these up, you would see that it would cost you between 29,064 keys and 29,205 keys to get every single cosmetic in the game. If you wanted to work out the value without collectors though, because they add a huge value onto the price, and I don't know how many of you guys are actually going to want to buy the whole thing, you're going to only actually spend 8,247 keys to 8,495 keys, which is still around $18,000. But when you put that in comparison to the other value, that is actually equal to $60,000 or a bit over $60,000. So yeah, I'm not spending any of that money on TF2, okay? I'd buy a house, or I'd buy a nice car, or maybe I'd just go on holiday a whole lot, I don't know. So, like I said, this video took a lot of work to make, and I'd really appreciate it if you could maybe give the video a like and subscribe to the channel if you are new to make up for it. That would be amazing and would really show me that the work I put into this video sometimes is actually worth it. Thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Goodbye.